Carla with Gastic News, and we're here at TATE'S Comics in Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm here with Nikhil. Nikhil, what do you have for us?
So coming out this week, we have Nightcrawler #1. Marvel killed off Nightcrawler a little while ago and then did a little mini-series and brought him back to life. So they decided it was about time to give him his own series. So here's the first issue written by Chris Claremont. I really enjoyed it. It's basically Nightcrawler basically training with Wolverine in the beginning, and he's getting used to hanging out with his buddies again. He's checking out the new school. There's a lot of new mutants there. And then he decides he's going to go visit his girlfriend Amanda. She gets attacked. He sort of has to defend her a little bit, and then the villain gets away, and they decide that at the end they're going to go on an adventure to try and find out why this guy went after her. Really good book. One of my favorites, I guess. I'm not a big Nightcrawler fan, but I'm glad that they brought him back to life, and they did it in a way that didn't make me too angry. And this book is sort of a good direction for him. I really didn't want him at the school with Wolverine and everybody else. I kind of like Nightcrawler when he's doing his own thing, and it looks like they're going to give him that. So I'm really excited to read the next issue. All right, next up is Iron Fist: The Living Weapon, #1. Where do I start with this? I'm not a Danny Rand fan. But the book isn't bad. It's basically Daniel Rand, and he's sort of in a rut. He doesn't know where his place is in life, and he's going through a lot, and he basically feels dead inside. So the first half of the book is basically, hey, let's feel sorry for Danny Rand. And then, for no reason at all, he leaps out of a window, and then you find out he's being chased by ninjas. So he fights a bunch of ninjas in awesome Iron Fist style, which I like. And it's a really good kung fu fight. And then once during the fight, his Iron Fist, his chi is all messed up, so his fist doesn't work. And he gets all sad. And then the girl that he's with, he keeps calling her the wrong name. And I feel like he's being a douche. And Danny Rand shouldn't be that way. He's a nice guy. But they're treating him like he's this mean guy that doesn't remember a girl's name. And it's very upsetting. But he beats up a bunch of zombies, ninjas. There's a zombie undead ninja that shows up that's half robot, and he beats it up, and then this little person comes out of nowhere and tells him he's got to go back to Kunlun, and it's sort of setting the stage that Daniel Rand has to go back home to find out what's going on with his life. Not a great read, not a horrible read, though, so I liked it, I guess. It's not the best Danny Rand book ever, and they made him like a douche, and it makes me sad. Daniel Rand deserves more than that. But would I read the second issue? Yes, I would, because I need to know what's going on. So I guess that's it for this book. All right, next up is All New Ultimates #1. Where do I start? It's the All New Ultimates. It's Miles Morales. It's Cloak and Dagger. It's Spider-Woman, and that new girl they got, whose name I can't remember. It's all right. She's very forgettable. She makes explosions. And then, so S.H.I.E.L.D. has been disbanded, and at the end of the last big Ultimate arc, they decided that, hey, we're wanted, we're young, we're going to make a team. So they decided they're going to make up a team and clean up the streets. So it's basically a bunch of superpowered teenagers walking around and cleaning up the streets. I don't know how I feel about this. I like Miles Morales. I love him to death. He is awesome. Everybody else, not so great. It's basically there's this new gang and they're mutating people, and they introduced Diamondback in this, so that's good. We got an Ultimate Diamondback. But there's not a lot of great that I could say about this book, unless you like Miles Morales. He doesn't do much, though. There's a little funny from him. Cloak gets a little hurt in it. Dagger's a little sad. She's wearing silver lipstick. She shouldn't do that. And Spider-Woman decides to change her name to Black Widow, I guess. I don't know why. I got nothing good to say about this. There's nothing good I can say about this book, except I love Miles Morales. If you like Miles Morales, if you like these guys, read this book, because it's all about these guys. I'm not a big fan of these guys, but I read the book, and it's kind of cool, because Miles Morales could be better. I need more Miles. If we can do a Clone Saga and make like 9,000 Miles and just have a book with all of the Miles Moraleses in it, I would read it all the time. I don't even have a grade for this book. I don't know. It's not a bad book if you like them. I'm just not a fan. I don't know what else to say about this book. It makes me sad. I'm a little sad. It could be better. Maybe the next issue will be great. I'll read #2. I'm drawing the line at 2, though. After 2, I'm not reading this again. So, Marvel, make it better. That's all I want. Make it better. And last but certainly not least, Batman Eternal #1, which is probably the greatest thing to ever come out. I said it. You can quote me on that. It's an all-new weekly book by DC Comics. This book is coming out once a week, and it's a Batman book. I couldn't ask for anything better. It's basically a brand new, this new guy comes in, Commissioner Gordon hired a new guy to be on the police force, and it's his first day, Gotham City. They paint Gotham City to be a lot better than it should be, but it's really, really awesome. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of action, a lot of Batman, and then the end, I don't even want to spoil the end. The end is so great that it completely changes the Batman mythos, and I was really excited about that. I'm really excited to see where this book goes, especially since they hint at the very beginning of the book that by the end of this big arc, Gotham City will be in fire and flames, and Batman will be tied up watching it burn. And I'm really excited to get to that point. The characterization is great. There's a really sad Jim Gordon moment, and I'm a huge Jim Gordon fan. I'm a huge Batman fan. The book is great. It's Batman doing his Batman thing. There's a lot of detective stuff, a lot of running around saving people, and a lot of kicking, which Batman does awesome. Yeah, this is brilliant. It's brilliant. It's only $2.99. Thank you so much, DC Comics. But it's once a week, so it's going to empty my wallet, but it's worth it because it's Batman. This book couldn't be any better. I mean, another Batman would make it better, but we only need one. It's great. I can't wait to read the next issue, and the issue after that, and the issue after that, once a week. And DC does this great. They do once-a-week books great. And they're not always written well, but once a week it'll come out. So I'm excited about that because this book was actually well done, and Scott Snyder is on the ball with his Batman. So it's a train ride that I'm glad I'm on.
All right, guys, you heard it here, so check those out and make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and also check out Tate's at youtube.com/TatesComics and also TatesComics.com. Thanks for watching.